weather leader. You're watching KKTV 11 News.
Well, certainly not the charged up atmosphere that we saw yesterday, but definitely beginning to see that moisture filter in a little bit more widespread than it was even just about an hour ago across the Pikes Peak region. This is a live look at your Doppler radar with some showers and storms beginning to fire near Woodland Park and continuing to watch this little cell over northern parts of Fremont County. That'll eventually kick its way to the east as well. The storms today, they could contain some heavy rainfall. You may get a little bit of pea-sized hail, but we're not going to be talking up to 1 and 2 inch diameter hail like we saw yesterday. Seems like the southeast plains and parts of the southern I-25 corridor are also under the gun for some pretty good storms here over the next hour or so too. Let's walk you through that hour-by-hour forecast, show you how the storms are going to develop across the Pikes Peak region through 6 and 7 o'clock. I think that's the best chance for those storms between Monument, Colorado Springs, and further to the west towards Woodland Park. That complex will move to the east, and we'll see a couple storms possibly pop up along Highway 50 through 9 or 10. Some of those storms, again, could contain some of that heavy rainfall, and frequent lightning could be an issue, too. Late tonight and into early tomorrow morning, we should clear things out, but it seems like we may see the clouds stick around just a little bit longer through the morning hours on Wednesday before we see another round of showers and storms develop as we head into Wednesday evening. Here's what things look like as you're getting into the afternoon hours tomorrow. It looks like storms fire just a little bit earlier compared to what they've done for the past few days. As early as 1 or 2 o'clock along I-25, those storms could be possible, and we'll see waves of showers and storms pretty likely throughout the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow. Once again, I'm not expecting the storms to be too severe tomorrow, but of course with a monsoon flow like this, heavy rainfall is never out of the question, and we also have to watch out for the potential of up to pea-sized hail. And in a few spots, especially over the plains, maybe we get up to 1 inch diameter, but really I'm not thinking that hail is going to be too much of an issue. We also have to watch out for some strong gusty winds with these showers, with these water-loaded thunderstorms that have a ton of moisture to work with. They can potentially produce some microburst activity, kind of similar to the event that we saw in Pueblo just last week. Now, we're going to dry out in a pretty big way, I think, as we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will likely see those temperatures hanging out into the 80s and 90s for most. So if you're looking to get out and about, tell you what, this weekend, not looking bad at all. And if we're watching earlier, I was talking about if I decided to break out the 10-day forecast, which I won't do, we could be talking about our first fall cold front that would potentially arrive next Thursday and Friday. So we'll eventually get that included into your 7-day forecast. But for right now, 10-day forecast feels a little bit uncertain at this point. Now, as we get into the weekend for Pueblo, we should see that sunshine starting as early as Wednesday or Thursday, with those temps holding into the low to mid 90s by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday.